Welcome to another rainy day. We have made it to spring day 7. We are here on a Saturday. Actually, it's going to be windy instead of rainy. So I do hear the rain maybe from the day before. Stop by Hopper's Furniture Store for custom made pieces tailored to your needs. Our root cellar is still doing well. We have worked on our mushroom hut. So we are progressing, but we do need hardwood for it, so I'm going to have to start chopping down some trees for that. But we did finish the mushrooms. We're working on getting more compost made, and we did drop off some stone the other day, but we definitely need more. And I think we dropped off maybe 2 sticks, but we need more of that. We need to work. It's another work day. But I definitely want to get into the mines. Somebody's here. It's Finn! All right. I think that's everyone. Now, could I have your attention? I've just returned from visiting the capital. The city, it's gone. The docks were collapsed, so I couldn't step foot on the land, but it looked like most of the buildings were either destroyed by the fire or torn apart. The air was heavy with a stench of death. Did you talk to anyone? What happened? I I saw people moving about, but they were acting feral. What does that even mean? Were there bandits? Looters? Hold on, everyone. Let me finish. I tried calling out to the people I saw, but they were aggressive and unwilling or unable to talk. They charged at me like I was prey. If not for the fear of the ocean, I'm sure they would have jumped into the water and attacked me. It was like they were mindless beasts. Crazy beasts? Are you sure they weren't just mad with hunger? Everyone, please, calm down and let Finn finish. That's not all I found. The capital was devastated. So I visited a few neighboring villages in the hopes of getting answers. Every village nearby was also destroyed. Each one was filled with feral people. Eventually, I found a village unharmed and well defended. They stopped me from docking, from doing anything other than talking, and so we talked. According to them, feral people are cursed or diseased. Anyone who is injured by them is fated to become them. The only way to protect their village was to shutter their walls and kill anyone who forced their way in. I could not stay for long. They demanded I leave immediately. So I went looking further for other survivors. Most villages were destroyed. Those that weren't denied me entry. There were a few who let me dock. Those who were isolated and not aware of the news, they asked me to leave soon after I told them. I I don't know if I'll be able to trade food and supplies anymore. I'm sorry. What are we going to do now? Cursed? Diseased? Is this the end of our village too? Everyone calm down. It's going... Shut it, Theo! You're not our leader. You're a glorified tax collector. Enough! I'm sorry for yelling, but You all need to quiet down and listen. Emotions are high. I get that. Deeply troubling news. I understand your reaction. But we're a community, one that loves and supports each other. We need to come together, not shout at each other. Thank you, Finn, for keeping us informed. You risk your life out there. We'll get through this together. It'll be tough, but we can survive. Heck, we have a farmer now, so we won't have to trade for food. Finn, you must be exhausted from your journey. Please come to our place and rest. Everyone else, please go home and process this news. We'll figure this out, something out. All right, I'm gonna see what Finn has. I'm thinking I'm going to get the seeds, but I'm not sure yet. It's gonna depend on what we can do. But if we have enough copper bars, I am considering upgrading my pickaxe to help with the situation. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, but I can try. Let's plant some more carrots. We didn't get a ton of carrots because I did let them go to seed, but it's the thought that counts, and we're at least trying to keep what we can going, if that makes sense. Harvestable in 1 day. We have to water all of these. Request from Rose. I have a favor to ask. Please come by and talk to me before spring 19. Rose. I do... I do have some of that. Maybe it'll help. I'm trying to balance what is the best idea right now and trying to figure out what will be sustainable for this moment in history, because I do want to work on trying anyway to get that pickaxe done sooner rather than later, which I could work on the hardwood stash that I need to work on. So if I do that, how many? I don't think we have enough. That's the thing. We don't have enough copper. I might just purchase everything in town right now. That might be the better, or the wiser choice, I should say, between things right now. Because I can go to the mines hopefully soon and make back what, the 500. So I'm considering just chopping wood today instead. Okay, we got food stocked up for a little bit anyway. But I definitely want to get seeds and things as well. So let's meet Finn. Hello, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk before. I'm Finn. You seem to be doing much better. I'm glad. Most shops around here usually restock the day after I leave. Although, that's assuming I can find some other towns to trade with. Okay, before we do much, though, I want to see... All of this stuff is going to restock tomorrow. So that's why I'm more wanting to get items today, especially food items, because we can put them in the cellar for now. And these things last forever, so if we can use it, I'm going to do that. And since they restock, it's better to grab what we can now before the restock to put into the cellar. I'll check and see for seeds. I'm not 100% sure what seeds I'm going to purchase right now, but I do want to grab some from Finn if I can. Like I said, I'm going to keep the sunflowers for now because it does help us in the long run. And anything that lasts beyond what is offered, I'm going to keep at my home. Like these ones, these have no date on them. I'm thinking about... I don't think I'm going to be able to save any of these items. I can try, but I don't foresee that I'm going to be able to. But I'm going to keep these items at the farm. Ooh, we could eat the food. The fish root chowder. Ooh, we got an item in Lost and Found. Because we can go to the mines and make some money for the other items that I want to purchase. I'm gonna wait on the seeds. Like I said, I might head to the mines and eat these soups. Actually, before we turn our pickaxe into gruff this evening. Okay. But I do want to try to save as much as I can because I know long-term wise it's going to be beneficial if I purchase and also do what I can to make it a little more sustainable. So I think I'm going to head to my house. Oh, wait. I'm going to drop these off real quick. I forgot. We are so close to getting the next research item from Adeline, but not quite yet. But I do want to get to the mines as soon as I can because it'll be more beneficial for me to try to get money saved up. And potentially, I know I just spent all my money, but potentially, if we go to the mines, we can get some more of the crystals to also sell and that kind of thing. So that's kind of my goal right now, is to go to the mines, make some money in the hopes to benefit everything in the long run. I'm going to take these with me because I don't know if I'm going to have enough copper bars, but I'm going to take them with me just in case. In the hopes that, like I said, we'll be able to do what we can. I'm going to put this here. And then I think I'm going to plant the rest of these seeds. I want to water crops, but also I don't want to waste my stamina. So I'm contemplating what I need to do to get the farm done. But because I'm on a time crunch, I am contemplating also just going to the mines right now and getting as much as I can done in the mines. Because we are on a time crunch, like I said. And then if I get my crops watered when I get home, I get them watered. If I don't, it is what it is. we're going to head up this way and start mining. Like I said, my goal is to make some money, but also I want to try my best to clear the areas as well. And bars make more money than ore, but if I need to make some money, I need to make some money. And I'll sell some of the tin, maybe. And then... we can also sell off some of our coal and the rocks that we get, even though I don't want to. It's another option that we can do. And I'll grab this. And finish mining as much of this as we can. We did already find the way down, so that'll make it a little easier. And then I think there's one more spot. There we go. And those little bottles will give you recipes and things, and part of the stories that are, it's like a message in a bottle. If you guys saw those last time we played. Grab this. There we go. And then we'll go this way. Okay, I did get some crystals, so that'll be nice to help replenish what we just purchased. Like, I feel really bad not just clearing all of it, but I might have to just, when I find the way down, just go. Because the farther you get, the faster you get, the more sellable items you will procure to make better profits in the long run. As you can see, like, this level is a lot more items than the previous, and it's bigger usually. So, oops, I meant to do it the other way. My bad. Okay, let's eat this one. I'm considering... it's gonna depend on how late it gets, but I'm considering holding on to this last soup for tomorrow. It will turn... Whoop. So yes, the walls will shake every once in a while. You have the potential of accidentally caving in the mines, and nothing really happens per se, other than the fact that you got to start from square one and go back down. You're not hurt in any way, and you literally get pushed out of the mines and you start at square one. So nothing happens to your character, but all your progress disappears, if that makes sense. That you've just worked so hard to get completed. So, it's kind of a pain, but logically, you know, you're toying with destiny if you keep mining in that direction. You're sealing your fate at a certain point. But sometimes it's worth the risk depending on what's in the rock if you're looking for a specific ore or something like that. Sometimes it's worth the risk. But most of the time it's not. Just start digging somewhere else and you'll probably find what you're looking for. So it just kind of depends on what you're going for. And sometimes I'll be a little more risky and be like, oh, I see a crystal, so I want to dig this way to get the crystal that I'm seeking. Thought I saw copper up here, but it's mostly coal. I'm gonna start skipping the coal a little bit because I do want to get down farther, but I do want to peek around because you never know. Like this, for example, I wouldn't have saw if I wouldn't have come this way. So I do want, I'm considering skipping, but also I see a chest. A lot of times in these open areas, you're gonna find the crystals, so that's why I'm like, I'm tempted, but it's probably a good idea to go this way. And you're more apt to see things laying on the ground and that. I don't think, oh, we're so close. So I should be able to get my pickaxe done tomorrow. So we might just go down to the next level, peek around, see what's happening. And maybe do our pickaxe tomorrow. But I do want to grab as much as I can to make money today. And I can always use whatever stamina I have left, like I said, in my garden. It's just some things might not be watered like I would like them to be, but it is what it is. But I also don't want to miss out on these little spots either, because they're going to benefit me more than emergency gardening right now. Okay. Let's head back up, though. We have 6 stamina left, so I should be able to water my garden a little bit. I don't think Gruff is at home, but I want to stop by to sell. Okay, he does not have enough money. So you'll notice that a lot of times around town when you're playing this game, that a lot of the vendors run out of cash. So if you go to other vendors and sell some of your items, like you don't have to sell items specifically to the vendor that you get the items from, if that makes sense. So I can go anywhere and sell my gems. And we're going to just sell these lights too, because you're going to keep getting them over time. And it's just easier to drop them off. I am going to stop at home because I might be able to ooh, we got we can. Let's go. We're going to do that. We're going to upgrade our pickaxe. We got grilled vegetables and some type of salad, it looks like. I might use that fish actually so that I'm able to do some more mining. Or not mining, watering, do watering. We'll see. Let's talk to Gruff real quick. This means I have to start spending more time in the mines. I can't keep the village supplied with tools if I don't have a source of ore. Upgrade your tools if you have the coin and the materials. Yes, please. What would you like to upgrade? Pickaxe, please. For 20 copper bars and 500 coins. Yes, please. Okay, so it takes 2 days. So we're going to be probably working in the garden and around the property. Tomorrow, chopping trees, doing whatever I can to get the mushroom hut complete. So, I do have money though. I want to grab the seeds. Whatever seeds I can, I should say. From the vendors. Because everything will be closing shortly. Um, let's sell a little bit of our coal because I do want to grab some dandelion seeds. And I'm going to run up to this store and grab vegetables. A couple more. Because I definitely want to get as much of the carrots and cabbage as I can. And actually, you know what? I'm going to sell the coal. We're going to get compost. Because we need it for the mushroom hut anyway, and I might as well just grab it. Okay, to take care of our people a little bit better, we will pop in these items. Might as well drop in the dried pear as well, but these food items I think I'm going to keep. But we'll reorganize this real quick. And I think we are set taking care of our people for the next few days so I can get some more stuff done around the farm. Like I said, we're going to try to water our plants. We might drink this cup of tea actually to get our plants well taken care of. And also we might do some fishing over these next couple days so that we're keeping up on our carnivore food. Like I said, our garden is going to handle our herbivore food for the most part. I do the foraging because it's free food. But overall, the garden handles a lot. I'm going to eat this mushroom. I want to get a couple more rows complete of the garden if I can. We'll do this row of radishes. The rest I'm probably going to have to save for tomorrow watering, but at least we tried. Um, let's see, what are the last few things I want to do? I didn't get any um words. Uh like any of the extras that I would like to have gotten, but we tried. Let me take care of as much of this as I can. Um, the radishes and carrots and things, I'm probably going to be able to dry some of this tomorrow. So I'm going to grab those out. The compost is going to stay in my pockets. These items can stay here. Let me do this real quick. I don't think I can do the strawberries, if I'm not mistaken. Hmm. Okay. I think that's going to be good. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on what tomorrow is going to be like, but we're trying. And while we have the world's tiniest amount of energy left, I'm going to use our last two pieces on chopping those and getting those out of the way. And that's it for this day. We have accomplished some. We met Finn, and we are doing a little bit better gardening wise. I'm interested to see what tomorrow's weather is going to be. We'll find out more when we play again tomorrow. But that's it for today. Thank you for coming into stream and another day, day 7, in the life of a Grimshire community member. I'll see you again soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.